Alright, play number 2, series number 9 here, guys. Bad Shot is now in, looks like the goal line still, and he's running fades here, so, or a fade. So he's basically, from what you can see here, the tight end, or the wingback we'll start off with here, is running a shallow cross. His tight end here is running almost a V route or an angle route. Basically, it's a post route, more of a skinny post here. And then backside, he's got the slant, and you can see he's motioning him out, it looks like. So this could be out of a jumbo set too. I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell if that's the tight end or a wide receiver in that case. And then he gets the flare out here out of his back. So looking at that, looking at the coverage here, looks like we're seeing a 3-4, either a quarters look or a cover 2. It could be a very loose 2-man. We'll wait for the snap to see, but right now I'm saying it's a quarters look, which to me would tell me this is the guy who's probably going to eventually open up, if that's what it is. This one could very well open up if it's a cover 2. If we see this guy step up and play the flat, basically, then yeah, look for that one. And then outside of that, it's really dependent on what we see out of this guy too. If he rushes, this could open up nicely. If he drops, just depending on where he drops, if he drops to the flat, that could cover this up. So let's go ahead and run the play though, and then see what happens. Just my thought process would be, all right, well, this, by the way, the shallow here will eventually open up, obviously. Like I've told you many times before, shallow or crossing routes will always open if you have time, and this one will open up pretty quickly, I think, because it's so shallow. So obviously you're not getting a ton of yards out of this, but if you can hit it in the right spot, you can turn it into something nice. So let's go ahead and run through it. But my like I was saying though, my initial thought process is, if we see these guys drop, this is the guy I would want to hit. Right up in there, right between these two backers. So let's go ahead and run through to see what happens. Alright, so it is a quarter set. What we are seeing though is that linebacker. Wow, okay. So he's actually got flat in this case. He's coming all the way across. So that means he's sitting more towards the middle of the field. This right here, and we're seeing these two guys run into each other a little bit, but this could be open right here if you hit it really hard right now, or just give it a little time. Once he gets even here, then it might open up, I think. But right now, you know, this could also be a cover 6. We'll have to keep going and see. No, it's definitely quarters. So yeah, right now the shallow is open, as you can see underneath. This is open right now, although with him sitting right on it, it's not going to get very far unless he can shake him. But this is open right now if you hit it right away and get yourself a good 5, maybe even 10 yards if you can you know, bully his way through. Yeah, there it's starting to open up now over the top. But as you can see, Bad Shot rolls to the outside here, and he has pretty good. It's not too bad a roll out here. Looking at it right now, yeah, so it's nice and sealed. So I get the rollout here too. I can understand that. And what it does is force the flat player now to step up, and he ends up attacking the quarterback. So this isn't bad. And yes, he's throwing on the run, but as you can see, he's throwing on the run while attacking the line of scrimmage. He's going forward, so that doesn't take near as much off the ball. He's able to lob it, and it's in a good direction. It's not across his body or, you know, away from his body too far there. So it's a perfect spot, and he delivers a great, you know, ball there and makes a great play. So looking at that, this is a 2-point play. He, you know, does good decision making with what he did, and obviously he has play success. And he does miss out on the big play by about 4 yards, it looks like. So so no big play bonus on that, but still a very good job. And like I said, normally I don't like the rollout, but you can see right there he has it sealed, so he's able to get outside and attack. And but if he sets up in the pocket here, I like this guy right now. Or if you're patient and have the time, I think this will eventually open up. I don't like the fade here just because this guy's he's squatting right there. He's waiting for it. So this wasn't a bad job at all, though. It's a nice 2-point play.